Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with basically, let's be honest, our weekly game of Spy Elves. Welcome back guys, we are here playing some more Spy Elves. We are trying out the list again with Haunted Mire and Arbor Elf because I think it sort of worked out well. We're going to retry Wood Elves as well and the two Avenger Hunters, so the main board is exactly the same. The only difference is what I've done is I've basically just changed it back to 4 Mezfiends, 3 Macabre and 4 Pulse. Is sort of basically all I've done. We've only got 1 Mass Vandal in the side, so we've got 3 in the whole 75, which might be wrong. Oh no, we haven't. Never mind. I'm talking rubbish. There's 2 right there. I just moved them around. So yeah, so basically the sideboard here is 4 Mezfiends, 3 Macabres, 1 Harvest, 1 Swamp, 2 Mass Vandals in the side, and then 4 Pulsar Morasses. So again, we're going to struggle with Red Madness, right? The matchup's pretty terrible anyways, and it's pretty bad overall. But other than that, I think the deck's pretty well positioned. Obviously, the big difference is End now gets the Black Sauce, and Langrank now gets the Black Sauce, and then the 2 Wood Elves gets the Black Sauce, where the Sagus don't. So the Sagus are worse, the Ents are better, the Langrants are better. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this. I really do like this version of the deck so far, and I hope you guys like this video. Again, if you are sick of watching me playing Spy Elves, please let me know, and I will stop. But we're in the Spider-Man waiting room anyways, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and of course, do not forget to like, subscribe. We're on our way to 3k subscribers, and I will see you guys in round 1. Welcome back guys, here round number 1 is a go. We're on the player. We have Land Grant here. Generous. I think I'm going to keep this hand. It's a bit awkward with the 1 giant, but we've got 2, so it doesn't really matter that much. I could get the tap land here also, which I think I'm actually going to do. Might as well get the tap land at, like, what have we got to play here? One of the land cyclers. Like, okay, we just play 2 land cyclers next turn anyways. We could play a Quirion Ranger as well. The only thing that's awkward is if we draw a priest, right? It's the only punishing player. Findhorn Elves. Okay. Sago here for a forest. I don't really want to play my Quirion out. I just want to keep getting my lands out, I think. So they're going to play probably a priest. Elvish Vanguard, okay. Quirion. Bounce land untap, play another 1-drop. So, Arbor Elf thing. So I want to play Arbor Elf here, which is actually a bit awkward because of the Vanguard, right? Quirion. Like, I think I do need to play these out, right? And then I'm going to probably play a Avenger Hunter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Winding way for our opponent. And this is why you don't play Distant Melody. Pack Beast and Birchlaw is pretty nice, though, I guess. Yep. Intertap these for a white for a Pack Beast. But we only have 1 more land, right? After this Generous End. So they have a 6/6, which will take 6. Into another Pack Beast. Ah, another elf. We'll take 7. Generous End. Get a forest. And, like, what? Are we away from a Balustrade Spy, basically? Findhorn Elves, huh? 5. So I think I just tap this. Lane Avenger Hunter. Like, I don't think I'm too fussed about them taking the initiative, right? Really? Am I going to play a Findhorn? The 3 cards on 1's, we actually don't know what they are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do I untap this to play Findhorn? Probably not. I do have a Quirion to block the Elvish Vanguard if I need to. Visionary is interesting. Interesting choice for them to play. I'm basically just after a... even though I know they're going to try and take the initiative here, I just hope they basically attack with Vanguard plus Pack Beast sort of thing. And leave it at that. 4, 5, 9... Okay. I don't really want to block the Pack Beast. Is all they're attacking with. Okay. So we blocked this. We blocked this. I probably should have. Actually, that was a mistake, right? I probably should have chumped. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Yeah, I think that was a mistake there. I should have chumped here with the Arbor Elf. But I think this block was fine. Bye. So here I can attack and see what they do. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I would have been able to scry here. That's the important thing, right? They don't get our deck. Okay. That's fair. Clearly never heard of it. Where have you been living? Yeah. So we would have bottomed those 2 and drew. I guess. So, I guess the important thing is here, right? So, we would have had 1 less land. So 3, 4. We would have had 4 mana. Yeah, I couldn't have really. Yeah. Oh well. I couldn't have won anyways. I would have got the spy, but I would have had no creatures in play, right? Well, I would have had one, but I had 4 lands in play. So that would have actually mattered, right? So I have this in play. I scry these 2 to the bottom. I draw the spy, and my hand looks like the field looks like a Avenging Hunter plus 3 lands, right? And then I play a land for the 4th, so I don't have another mana. Yeah. So maybe not. Maybe I did have the... I definitely misplayed that. I was just so focused on the fact that Yeah. Okay. Right. What do we do? Do we want Mezfiend here? Like, we're basically just racing here, right? So I want to cut a forest, 2 wood elves, 1 dread return, 1 lotleth. Maybe add a giant back in. Maybe we just had... No, I think we had a giant back in because of the lands, right? Yeah, the land situation. This we can keep. And we're probably going to go Forest Deep Shadow. And then we'll play Priest. Because then we get to go off with the Priest first. That's actually pretty good. And let's land grant for the Haunted Mire. So then that's out of our deck. Because we can't do anything with the Forest, right? The only difference is we would have took 1 less damage. But this way it allows us to... So they're going to do their thing. They're going to Priest. We have 4 mana. We get a look at their hand. Okay, so let's play another land grant. Let's get another forest. Do we want to lead first? Because we could combo off, right? Maybe I'm supposed to just tap the 4 mana. But if I hit 1 drops... No, it doesn't really work, right? I'll do this. Because then I could potentially double... Okay. So we're going to go this. We get to go... Yeah, so this was the only thing. I kind of want to play all of these, but I can't, right? So I guess we need to start with a Mezfiend. See what they're working with. So what do they have that we're bothered about here? So they get more mana as well if I play all this stuff. We'll do 4, so then we get 5 mana here. Sentinel. So do I just take Well-Wisher? I think so. Let's play Timberwatch. I think Timberwatch is probably the best. Gives us less mana, but it means if they're going to sort of go off. 7 mana available. Start with a wind them with. They hit Findhorn, Quirion, Priest, Quirion. Jesus. Quirion. Findhorn. Quirion. Sentinel. Timberwatch. So they have Timberwatch, and then they have a pack beast in hand. Sure. So I need a land searcher here. Because I don't have enough elves to... I don't have enough stuff to block this. I have a lot of mana. Easy. Was never worried, right? Never worried. Forest cycle. I'm not okay. I mean, we might as well Balustrade Spy, and we know we're alright because the pack beast is what they have in hand. Dread return, sack. Deaded on a multi 5. Let's go. Easy. I don't know what else to bring in. Maybe just keep a wood elves in. But this is literally play draw. See who goes first, sort of wins, sort of thing. Okay. So we're going to go Forest, Arbor Elf. Hope for the best. Like, I think this is fine, right? It's not fantastic. Need another way of getting the black sauce, though. That is another way of getting okay. The problem is how slow it is, right? So if I go Land Forest, then go Land Grant, Haunted Mire, I don't get the black sauce. Where if I get... So no matter what, I'm not doing it on turn 2, right? So, do I just play a Haunted Mire here? And then go get Forest, play Arbor Elf, play Nyxborn for 0? I kind of think so. But what? 2 lands left to get. And the reason I want to Nyxborn for 0 is because it's a trample creature I can Timberwatch buff. Well-Wisher. Sure. There's another land. So let's play Nyxborn for 0. We basically have to get to the point where we're probably going to have to try and double giant here. Nyxborn, Lamor Elf, Timberwatch Elf, Vanguard. So this is making the Timberwatch Elf side of things really awkward for us. They can gain 5 life here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another land grant is lethal. I have 1 land. So what? If I go for it and I hit a lot, what do I need to hit though? Like 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 spells. I can then Dread Return again. I have a Priest to make it so I can cast this Lotleth, which is pretty awkward. So I can Timberwatch and have 5 elves on the battlefield to make this guy a 5/6. I have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana here. Or I can Balustrade Spy and just try and go for it, but then I can go for it next turn. But they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 life there. Play that, play that. That's 7. So 5 plus 7 is 12. That's 32. Middle deck is what, like 30 odd creatures-ish? That's probably more plausible, right? Let's do that. Because we can go for it again next turn with this Dread Return because we've got Arbor Elf plus Maya. Right? So we have double black. So I think I'm going to go for this. This might be wrong, but I think I am. I'm not okay. We have 8 creatures in the bin. The only... Yeah, we did hit another spy. Cool. Which is exactly what we want, right? Yep. But do we have enough to double? No, that's a problem. We don't have enough to double spy. Priest. That is 6 or Timberwatch. So we know what's in the hand. Nyxborn, Timberwatch. Nyxborn, Timberwatch, Vanguard. I'm going to play Timberwatch here. By the looks of it. I guess we could have milled and not hit spy, which is awkward. But Mezfiend. Well, I wish I had the time for that. Do I have it? Because they have 1 unknown. So I could go Mezfiend plus Nyxborn for 1. The only problem is if they get a bazillion mana with a Wind and Wear effect. But they're also gaining a lot of life, so they're on 7 elves in the field, so this will put them at 32. So I think we have enough, but it's also if they have a Macabre, right? They've got 1 unknown. Whee! Do we have enough? I feel like we do. 34 is... We die if you're 1 unknown to Macabre. Nope, we took the elf off the field as well, so they're getting even less. Let's go! Booyah! Get out of here, elves. See you guys for round number 2. You guys won't buy you to round number 2. We can't keep this hand. We can't keep this hand. With all the old boarded stuff, you just gotta take a quick glance just to make sure that there's none of these are land grants that you've missed. Yeah, Mulligano. So here we have a natural land. Keep this. Put 2 cards away. Easy wood elves and giant. The problem is we're on the draw, right? So that makes it a bit awkward to know if I'm gonna play this Arbor Elf on 1. But I think I am still. Because if you don't want your Arbor Elf to get died, right? It's a problem. Curse, we all dare. But this is the like a small downside, right? Is that if this was an actual mana dork and you had the swamp in your hand here, it would be very much forest, this gets swamp, play swamp, this untaps this, get Saggers the other one, and then Generous End gets a forest. And you've got 3 lands out your deck, where this way I actually can't. But this, however, is a rather cool play, is the fact that we can just do the natural. So we lose the access to the black source, doing it this way, right? Because of our Generous End. Our Generous End has to get a forest here to cast Mass Vandal. And I do think we Mass Vandal that. I do think we Mass Vandal here. I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like they're on altar. Yeah. We hit Dread Return. Dread Return lead Wind and Wear. So we only need to get the Swamp out of our deck. Attack for 1. That's all. I literally am just after a way to get this swamp out of the deck, right? Langran. Oh, they had Natural Tron. Very sad. We got baited into the trap. Or they just got lucky and ripped it. Green. What is this? I mean, I'm all for this, but it's like a weird Monster Tron. Monster Tron. Whoa. Pinnacle Kill Ship. Like, okay. Spy and nowhere to cast it. Let's go. Yeah, the only thing is I obviously got baited with the very... I wouldn't say it was greedy, right? The chances are there's a lot of times where the deck just falls apart once you hit a map because they're very reliant on it. Right? They could have easily had Power Plant Grotto map. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been fine. Kill Ship? Oh no, Colossus. Sure. Colossus into Crop Rot? Okay. Seems very greedy. It's like Cascade Tron, like full blown. They did... Oh, they did... Yeah. So their 8 mana spell was actually only 5. Scared into a Black Lotus. Chromatic Sphere. Map. Okay. Black Sauce. Technically a Black Sauce. 7 plus 6 is 13. I mean, I'm fine with this. That puts us to 1, which means actually we have to block. We take 6 here down to 8. Then I kill ship the Deep Shadows, aren't there? Because I know we've got a Spy in hand. Yeah. You got it. Literally the Generous Enters cost us here. If I just waited, I'd have been fine. And now there's no draws, right? That get us out of this. Winding Way, maybe. But I'm not really sure it's Winding Way, right? Nyxborn Hydra. 5. We make it. Yeah, I think that'd have been fine, right? If I just didn't. So we want Mass Vandals. We want Mezfiends. Probably not. We might want Pulse. I don't. Is it like a land and a wood elves? I guess. Seems fine. I don't think we want Mesfiend, because I'd more likely think they'll be on Relic. Let's go! We got a mulligan this. This we can keep. Is it wood elves? Probably. So we're just gonna go forest, Sagu, 2 forest, right? Yeah. And then we're gonna play priest and go from there. Hopefully find a 1-mana elf here. You good? Prism? Sure. See if they got Tron. Not ideal. Whee! I'm just gonna make the priest big, so he doesn't die breath weapon. If the Quirion Ranger dies to breath weapon, it's sort of okay, right? I will mass vandal this if they kill one of these. Obviously, they could just play a land, play a kill ship and kill it, which is rather annoying, but I can't really do anything about that one, unfortunately. I'm gonna crack it. I'm mana land. Green for Astarans. Forest. Regenerate. Okay. Crop rot. We are again Aston for the Black Sword. Right. 6. Crop rot. If you had a crop rot, why didn't you do it in your turn to have 2 mana? Maybe you didn't have anything to do with 2 mana, I guess, but... Is the priest getting kill shipped? That's the map. Map for a tower. It's free. Kill ship. Kill ship on the priest. So do we hit this or do we hit the prism? So I think we play Mystic anyways. I think we hit the coloured source. 5 cards in our hand for a opponent. Yeah, I think we hit the coloured source there just because they've already sacrificed the forest. They're very reliant on doing this sort of stuff. And we have another, don't they? Okay, so they do play Fairy Macabre. Okay. I find that interesting that they're playing Fairy Macabre over just Relic, which will stay in play. Like, this now doesn't do its graveyard functionality, right? They can crew this to make this a 7/7 flyer, and I can blow it up. Bog me, you got it. I say I can blow it up, by the way. I can't actually blow it up, but they don't crew it. Interesting. Dread Return. I am yet again Aston for your Black Sauce. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I attack with both of these, right? Do I want to lose my 4/4? Probably not. I actually just attack with these, I think. No, I'm going to take 1 if I do this. I think I attack with this. I think this has to be worth the trade, right? Like, they have to block here. Like, this is worth the trade for them. And then I mass vandal it, and then I can't crew this up, basically. It's unfortunate, right? I'm just sitting here waiting for a Black Sauce. Unless they have another Macabre in hand, and then I'm very sad. Green for a crop rot here. Oh no, just play a forest. 7. Okay. They can station this kill ship here now. Okay. 7 mana, 6/5, reach, trample, draw a card. You can get it. And filters mana. Oh, nope, map. They've already played a forest, so they're just going to sack it for something. My life for a black sauce. My life for something relevant. My life, please give me something relevant. I don't understand why they're not thinking this pinnacle. Another one? Jesus. Come on. Come on. From what, 8? I mean, okay. Okay, now they decide to do it. Sure. So then it hits for 13. This deck seems pretty cool though. Yep. Oh, it just hits for 7. Boom. Okay. So I don't think we have another turn is the problem. So let's pass. So... now, at least, if we have the Arbor Elf, we can use the Black Sauce straight away, but we need... So we're hitting us for 9 in the air, right? We chump this. We double block these. So 7, 8, 9, 15. So I have to block with all 3 here. Right, this flies is 2/2. So I have to block with all 3 here for this to stay alive, for me to go to 1. And then I die. Right, I got exactly 1. Now we find, like, we found no actual action, right? Yeah. Ah, come on. Yeah, this game we just floundered, right? Unfortunately. See you guys for the next one. Welcome back here, guys, to round number 3. We cannot keep this hand. Mulligano. This hand is fine, right? We have but the problem is obviously it is the top land. Is it Deep Shadow? Probably. So we're probably going to go Maya into Sagu into Arbor Elf. Okay, Sagu into Wildling into Deep Shadow. Sagu into Wildling, I mean Sagu into Forest. We're probably going to bolt Golf Blast, huh? Sure thing. Elf. Then we get to follow this up with Wood Elves, most likely, hoping that one of these at least survives. Double Tomb Raider, Bushwhacker, taking 8. So if I go Quirion, tap, untap, no, right? I gotta go Wood Elves. Wood Elves, get a land. Quirion, untap said Arbor Elf, replay the land. That's only 2 mana though, right? This is the problem. Forest, first untap, play Quirion, untap this. Replay, untap this, replay the land, that's 2 mana. No, it's not worth it, right? I guess I could untap this for free, which actually might be relevant. So I have no extra play here. I just want to untap this, just in case I need a triple block. I've got 3 cards in hand, right? So block a 2 here, take 2, 3, 4, 5, not 3. I think I have to do this and hope that they don't have a bolt. It's only a bolt, right? Had to be a bolt. Right, so we want pulses, and we want mass vandals. We want to cut a land here. We want to cut 1, 1. Wood Elves don't make the cut. Avenging Hunters aren't very good. And is that 6 for 7 right now? Do we keep the land in then? Yeah, I'm feeling like this land cutting isn't working this league, so... Oh, we had double pulls. If we had a land here, it would be absolutely great. Now we have land, no pulls, but we gotta keep this, right? Keep probably bottom of Timberwolf. Sagu for forest. Can't Sagu for anything else. Caro. Arbor Elf, hey? I guess I'm just going to play the priest out. There's no point in pretending. Tomb Raider into bolt. Yep. Hit for 3. So at least I mass vandaled this, I guess. I wish one of the lands was a Great Furnace, but is what it is. I maybe want to keep this to pulse, but I don't think so. I'd rather have this not be a 2-2. So obviously, rally plus block 1 is not great. Do we wind him way here? Or do I just play a dude? I kind of think play a dude. I'm going to play this out. I could have also played Nyxborn out for 1 there. Actually, that might have been a better player. But I'm on a high enough life total where I don't think it's that much of a problem. They've only got 3 cards in hand. This Manamorphos. So they're playing the Manamorphos list. Okay. Redraw. So basically, like, it doesn't matter that much, right? Because green and white creatures can't block this turn. Okay. So my guys can't block and have another copy of that. Okay. So that makes it you want to play something like a spy. So we can't block here. This human soldier can't block either. Haha. Sure. So we can't block. We take 3 out of 10. They've got 2 cards in hand. End on this, sure. Do you play another artifact? No. Land grant. So I think I want a Nyxborn for 1 and then land grant. Sets us up quite... Not amazingly, right? Did I keep all the lands in? I did, right? So there's another 2 lands after this. So let's do this. I would like a pulse. Pulse would be ideal. We have a 1 card in hand. 2 cards now. Okay. So we can mass vandal this. That's fine. So this gets a block here. And then we have to eat the 1/1. That's fine. Just hope they don't have a bushwhacker here. Nope, no bushwhacker. Sweet. So 2, 3, 4 out of 5. Pulse. Do they have another? Like, can we wind them way here? Or do we have to mass vandal? What can we hit from a wind away perspective? Just like a creature to play, right? Well, I was just to play spy next turn, I guess, is one way to look at it. Creature. We hit a Quirion. Let's attack. Just because it's free. So if we draw 1 card in hand, they can't Galv Blast us. You just swing with this. The only problem is this could get blown up by end. I think I can do this. Do I want to take 1? I think so, because I can negate this, right? I can mass vandal this. So I can wind away plus mass vandal here. So let's land grant here. So we're a land away. Land away from winning. Nothing can make us win this turn, right? So I guess I'll wind away first anyways. We didn't hit a land, we hit a priest. I still think I want a mass vandal over priest, right? Yeah. Because any land search is still a win, right? And we just want to hit this Arbor Elf here. Hit the Arbor Elf. And away we go. No pulse so far, like not even in the winding ways. We would die to a bolt plus rally. Burning tree, sure. You got anything else to add with this? Bushwhacker? No, nothing. That's what I like. They've only got 1 artifact and 1 card, so they can't kill us. Land Searcher. That's an Arbor Elf. I could go for Spy here, and it could either be enough, or... Only 1 land. We could also play this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually gotta go for this, right? Because it's either lethal, or it's lethal next turn, and it's no different. That goes. Did we hit double giant? So there's only one card left in the deck, and it's not a giant. Oh no, because we only kept one, right? This could be awkward. So if they have... untap this, bounce a land. Because we only have one of each, right? It's playing Arbor Elf. There's no way I'm winning, right? If they have a Masked Vandal. Not a Masked Vandal. 1, 2, 3. Normal card. Let's go. Woof, woof, woof. We got there. I was a bit worried, but it's alright. We got there. We got there. It was a bit nerve-wracking. But this is what I mean, why Rally is such a better matchup for us, right? Like, Rally's so much better than Madness, right? Sagu, huh? Let's F6. We're going to get the black land here. And then we're going to pulse this back. Yep. Do you have a Rally? Maybe I have to get a green source here. No, no Rally. No Rally follow-up. Okay. Because I'm just going to pass, that's the problem. 2 for 5. So I guess I get the black sauce here. And I have to search with this. Because if they kill my Findhorn, then I can't pulse next turn. Because I have no guaranteed third land. Manamorphose, sure. So I'm assuming they drew that last turn. They drew it this turn. Sure. They have 4 artifacts now. Pretty awkward. Do they have a Bushwhacker? 2 cards in hand. They have a Bushwhacker. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're on to 5. Yeah, that's minging. That's minging. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which actually then puts them perfectly into Pulse Golf Blast range. Wow, it's revolting. Absolutely revolting. Bolt range now. Which I'm assuming this is. This is a burn spell. 100%. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 2. And a burn spell. Wow. What a start. This list has that problem, right? Of less mana docks. Which maybe the Wood Elves should be something else. Who knows? See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back here. Let's see if we can finish this league off on a 3-2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all the lands. Do I just get rid of the Quirion though? Go down that road? Yeah, I think so. Like, this sort of thing's fine, right? It's not the worst to do it like this. I don't know why I didn't land grunt again there. Whoops. No, I've definitely messed up because I got the Spy. But oh well. They know it's coming. I'm going to play a fairy. By fairy, I mean a jellyfish. You got it. Are you playing the Aquifer? Do we play the Wind and Wait into a Spell Pierce? Unfortunately, they wouldn't know about this Spy if I played properly, but here's what it is. They've always got to assume Spy though, right? That's like the thing. Against a black-based deck with Snuff Out, Suffocating Fumes, etc., I will probably bring in the 6th land and bring in the Acorn Harvest. You want to counter spell? Yep. Sure. So then we're going to pull this land, and then we need them to tap out and just have a 1-mana dock. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I could also just play this, right? So they're probably playing Weber's control deck, right? We reckon they have another counter spell? Because Avenging Hum is incredibly... Let's go! USA! We don't have another land, but still, that's besides the point. No Snuff Out. Cast down? Yep, sure. Terra. Serpent. Okay. Lost. Well, Scree. Masked Vandal, Dread, bottom and bottom. Almost there, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? We're like we're just missing out. We need another guy here. Another 1-mana guy. 2-mana guy now, I guess, if the Findhorn Elves doesn't die. Query. We could have. What could we draw there? Nothing. Nothing wins us a game. So they get to take it. They got 2 cards. Got get the thing. Get 3 cards. Have an island. They're gonna play an island, I'm assuming. Unless they have a brainstorm and they'll hold it in hand. Yeah. And we would have got there. Wow. Cool story. Pretty unfortunate that, to be fair. I don't think they deserved that. So, Swamp. Mesfiends, probably. I do think Avenging Hunter is actually not the worst, right? We want these. We don't want to cut Wood Elves, right? Because we want as many land searches as possible. So we want to cut Timberwatch. Cut Mass Vandal. And then probably Next one. Pretty unfortunate, right? This signals that we've boarded in extra land as well very early on, which is a little bit problematic, but not the end of the world. Arbor Elf. And I'm half expecting to get suffocating fumes very early on as well, which is slightly annoying. Like here we're hoping to just deploy an early Avenging Hunter and just go down the left hand side and kill them. It's kind of what we're hoping for, right? Another forest is pretty good. So it means we're going to go Priest into probably Arbor Elf, right? And then if they spend the time cast down in this, we still get Avenging Hunter. So if they go basic Swamp cast down or whatever. Lead's a good draw because it actually allows us to lead first. They counterspell it. And then we Avenging Hunter. Yeah. Sure. Take your pick. And I think that's fine. I think that's a fine way to play it, right? We've got 2 lands left. And we get to go down the left-hand side here. They get to get a black land here, which can snuff out. Obviously, it is a tap land, so they will have to snuff out if that's the thought cover. Okay. I'm going to go on... I'm actually going to go on an Arbor Elf, I think. Right. 5, 6, 7, 5, 10, 11. Not 9. And then you get trapped down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cast down plus a terror, basically. But I don't think that does it, right? Block, puts them at 1. They basically have to go cast down plus terror, right? Do a basic island here. Or they're going to go double terror. Block, still puts them at 1. Aquifer. Terror, play tap land. So they got what? Aquifer? Yeah, so they have an Aquifer and 4 unknowns. So... Trap, you lose 5. I'm going to hold up counter spell for my Wood Elves. So if we swing all out, so they're probably I have to have a cast down here and block this and take 3. So they have a cast down, sure. It's fine. Then the block here, take 3. And then they have to follow this up with some sort of suffocating fumes, arms of a die sort of thing, whilst being on 1. If they have a fumes here, we die, yeah. Nice. We draw this and we draw Dread Return. Okay. That's pretty sweet. We could bring back an Avenging Hunter there and go to Throne. Into Spy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Something I've never thought of. Obviously going through the initiative very early on into here's a Spy. Just automatically have the win there and then. So this is pretty awkward, right? There's no 1-mana Dork, no other land cyclers, so you just got 1 land and nothing else. So got to ship this. This is... Unfortunately, I think it's keepable. What were you putting back, though? Deep Shadow? Probably. So we have to Generous Ent here, probably for a forest. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to get a forest here and not the Maya. I'm going to lead on Priest. I think they brainstorm. It'd be interesting to see if they do actually have Snuff out in the deck. My thought would be no, since others seen none in 2 of the games, but we definitely have 1. Or 2, or 3, or 4. If they're gonna start with a cast down, I don't hate that for them. This lot left's obviously pretty annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Aquifer into start an Arbor Elf. It's free. What if they're gonna counter this? No. Okay. Cast spell. Sure. Sagu. That leaves us with 2 lands left in our deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to bring in Pulse. I don't think so, right? But it definitely could be. 4 mana available. Like, do I just cast a giant here? 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll talk myself out of this. Committed. It's just a 6/5, right? Is basically the idea. Take 2. Cast down has been free for too long. 3 mana. Suffocating Fumes. Yep. Good job I didn't play as Findorn Elves. Sort of half expected it, to be honest. And it'll be why they obviously countered the Mezfiend as well. For sure. I don't know how convinced I am on the Haunted Maya. Like, I think the first league went really well. This second league is not going well. It's not a league for Haunted Maya. Terror. Let's play a Findorn. And then let's pass. I don't think I want to attack, right? No, I think I like the 6/5 being in play. And I get a Dome for 6 if they could also cast down this. If they attack for 5... I don't know. They're just going to play another Terror? Nope. 4, 5. Lorien revealed? Yep. And play the land? No, they haven't. Right. Okay. I was gonna say, let's not. Like, what am I even supposed to do for that? I don't have a second black source. I don't even have an Arbor Elf. I can attack and then dome them for 5. That works, right? I attack, they probably block. Surely they're blocking, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right. I got another one. Take 5. I drew both of them. You're on 13. Let's go. And now it kind of... I think it's probably the best position, right? Because then... If I go the other way and go spy, look, my giant's big, they just hold up counter spell with this giant, and it gets kind of awkward. Where this way, I still have a giant in play, I still have a giant in the bin, and then when they sort of tap low, like, oh crap, I need to do something, then I can go spy, or look, I've milled over some dread returns, maybe. I think it's probably the best way forward for us, I think so, anyways. They brainstorm and then thought scour themselves, pretty nice. So they clear the top 2 cards, which was a ponder and an island, and it follows with a cryptic serpent by the looks of it. Nope, terror. Still 5 cards in hand. 5 unknowns. I am assuming black and 3 fumes. Elvish Mystic, huh? I did bring in the harvest, right? Do I offer this up? I feel like I do. They block again. They can't take 6, surely. Yep. Okay. And then we're back. They have a cryptic serpent and a spell bomb. Well, I've took out all of the... It's rather an iron, right? That's also an iron. Ah, come on. This will be a 1-off as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? I've just got to go down the big bomb route, right? Meld them 6. Seen 2 suffocating fumes. Now they've seen... Is this a... Yeah, they've had just enough interaction. I can't believe they've found their problem. Like, this is probably a 1-off, right? We've seen 2 giants in our hand. We've seen 2 giants, 1 dread return in our hand. Next, we're going to draw Acorn Harvest. Nope, we do. Also, no second black source. Our deck has just not functioned this league, I don't think. Pretty unfortunate, really. We're finally getting them low on cards. Maybe I was a bit too aggressive on the giants, but... I don't know. Mental note. Sure. They're milling us. Okay. As if they're milled Nick's Born Avenging Hunter as well. That's so annoying. Like, we are now on the bomb strategy, and they mill 2 bombs. It's like, okay. We're on drawing a card a turn, and it's like, okay, let's mill over 2 bombs. Alright, mate. Sure. You got it. Cool. What up? See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 5. Let's see if we can get this. Not with this hand, that's for sure. Not with this hand. Yeah, I think this deck's just not performing today. Keep this, bottom this, bottom this. At least we get sort of a free mulligan there. So we get to go land, grant, Haunted Mire, Sagu, Forest. And then we're sort of set up right. We have 3 of the 5 lands. Black. So this could be Gardens probably. And it's just black white blades, so they're gonna Tithe and Blade this. Cast it. Okay. This is awkward because the Timberwatch Elf's gonna die to a Tithe and Blade, right? So they'll have refurb. But they'll also have... And I actually have to discard Spy here, right? Stops it being baubled, and then the Timberwatch also means... Like, if I'm going to discard anything, I would rather discard the Priest than a Refurb that can kill this. But also the Nyx Bong can kill Elf. It's not an Elf. Do I let this die via double block? Probably. Limbus. I'm going to leave this Timberwatch untapped basically for bauble, right? Swing for 4. Sure. 5 cards still in hand. So 1 land away. Still didn't keep a hold of this for ball. That was a very good draw. That's generous end here. And I think I'm actually just going to hold. Okay. So Thraben Charm is likely a card they'll have. I don't even... Do I even need to spy myself? I feel like I can just spy them, right? Tap this. Okay. I don't need to target us because the spy will do all the killing. Do I attack? Probably not. Probably just hold on the for the initiative. Interesting though. Index suffocating fumes would be pretty bad. Would it? I don't even know if it would. I was doing 2 elves. I didn't want to double do it basically because of Thraben Charm, right? I also should have attacked first because I'm definitely blocking. Then they're gonna Thraben Charm, but I don't think I care. Okay, 3 cards. 14. We'll put them at 2. I think we'll just do this. And yep. Upkeep Surveil's good sign for us. We should probably win. Probably this next turn. So they put 1 in the bin and 1 on top. I don't know what it could be because most likely dead here. Probably a kill spell of some description. I'm assuming they're not going forge. It could, I guess. They're on what, 13? 8? Interested what the 3 cards are. That could even give them a chance to survive. 1 top, 1 bottom as well. Sure, there have to be something like Core Skyfisher refurb. They have to pay 2 for a refurb. They draw the card they kept on top. Is it a cast down? It's a tie. Is this the 3/6, 3/6, 11? We're going to play Wood Elves, which is not the worst here. And this should be lethal. With this having trample. 4/8. Plus this plus trap. Is lethal. And then trap. Nice. Cyber one. That's probably fine and probably worth bringing in 2 more, but I don't. Wood Elves, plan. Yeah, we kind of want the fair game plan as well. Probably this, probably the week. Sure, just seems reasonably fair. Do we go Maya? Probably, right? Maya first into Shadow. I have a lot left to discard. Avenging Hunter is quite nice as well. So they can play a Vault here or whatever and then Fagu for a green. 1 land left, which we can actually get off Tithe and Blade, the Deep Shadow. Glintalk, bring back. Probably play the Arbor Elf, right? Let that get Tithe and Bladed. I guess they did know about Quirion, so makes sense. So let's take the Tithe and then Priest. So here we are, and we are just about to kill them, I believe. Yeah, just apologize about the last game. Obviously had some family things, as you've briefly seen there, but yeah, effectively that matchup's free anyways. Like, they eventually run out of removal and you have Mezfiend to take over. But ultimately this deck just didn't perform right. Didn't really like the Arbor Elf, I don't think. So, probably change up for the next one. Anyways guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.